and this is my office today, the carob tree, and I'd rather be picking carobs off the floor than actually working in an office. I did office work for a long time, probably about 20 years or so, designing kitchens, and I'd rather be doing this, although the money's not great. We took one lot of carobs down to the carob place yesterday, and they've knocked 50 cents off a bag, so it's now €8 a bag of carobs. So I'm trying to be faster. I'm going to time myself to see how fast I actually am. I'm not going to go super fast with it, but I'm just going to time myself how long it takes to actually fill a bag. And this magnificent tree, I've only sort of like done half of it, and I've managed to get 8 bags so far, and the other half I should imagine we'll get 8 bags off that, and also there's still some left in the actual tree branches. I always think that carobs are the most strangest trees ever. They've got like big pods. I know I've covered this before, but we've got new subscribers, so get these pods which are strange really. Look at that. And then they're sweet. It's just a nice sweet thing to eat, and it's supposed to be good for weight loss as well, but maybe I shouldn't eat one off the floor, because some things nibble them like that, and you see. Look how magnificent that is. Just make out the spider's webs up there. So this is the side that I actually haven't touched, and it's just a carpet of carobs on the floor. And I have actually been doing this for a couple of days, just picking the carobs off the floor. We took, I think, 13 bags yesterday, and that's sort of equivalent to €100. And I've got 8 bags picked, so I'm trying to get another 13 bags before it rains, because apparently you won't take them when it rains. Obviously it weighs more. But I was just going to show you this area, because it's a bit like a bush tucker trial. Or is it Raiders of the Lost Ark, when you put your hand in something and you just don't know what to expect, because obviously you do get snakes here, you get spiders and you get scorpions, so, but there's one area that there's loads and loads of carobs, and I'll show you where it is. This is the area I'm trying to get into. So be careful where I'm actually sitting, because there's a spider's web there, and the carobs are in there. You just don't know what's going to be in there. It could be snakes, could be anything, it could be nothing. I think I need a rake. I think I'll bring a rake down. But there's loads in here. This is the thing. So we should get at least €100 off this tree. And last year we didn't get any harvest off it at all. We seem to miss a year. We've got about 14 trees, but we've got 2 spectacular ones. Last year the other one did really well and this one didn't. And this year the other one's not doing well, but this one is. So don't go too close to that spider's web. Thing is, I'm in an area which is going to be quite hard to get out of. Look at all these carobs. I've actually decided to bring a chair because you just can't bend down for that amount of time. You can hear rain. Hope's come back. We've seen a snake and it's just gone under the rocks. And I'm actually out and I'm very naughty because I've got my sandals on. Just called Abe's. It's actually gone in here. I think it's quite a big one. I think it's a Montpellier Abe. I think it's quite a large one.
So we're not going to kill it because they eat mice. Favourite delicacy? Mouse.
Well, that's me putting my shoes back on. Just went into the field and nearly trod on a Montpellier snake. We saw one in the same spot a couple of months ago, so it's probably the same snake. And to be fair, I think it goes into the neighbours' chickens. So yeah, I usually don't go in the field in my sandals, but I'd just been out to a neighbour and I thought I'd just film some extra footage. So it was quite a shock really, because they're quite larger, the Montpelliers. It's the biggest snake round here in Portugal and they're not poisonous, but obviously you don't want to be bitten by one, and I certainly don't want to tread on one. Well, I'm here in the pumpkin patch and I really don't understand what's going on. I planted these after the melons, so we should have loads of butternut squash and pumpkins down here. We just don't. We've had the flowers, we've had the bees, but they're not producing. So really don't know what's going on with the whole patch. We've got a few butternut squashes, we've got some strange looking pumpkins, but we've actually grown pumpkins in 3 different areas on the farm, so I'm going to check out the other ones. The good thing about pumpkins is that you can actually keep them for about 9 months if you keep them in a cool area. So I've got one ready there, which is I'll pick. So we should be having loads and loads of these pumpkins. Maybe I just have to give it a little bit more time. I really don't know. For the last couple of days I've been spraying fertiliser and pesticides in the air. You can just hear them going up and down. So these melons behind me, the last of the season, nobody's wanted them, so they're going to go straight back onto the land. They're going to get chopped up and we're going to use them as like a fertiliser. So a little lesson to be learned. Next year we will just be doing watermelons for ourselves and our friends. Mummy mouse in here and 6 babies.
Somewhere.
So currently I've got a mouse that comes into my top drawer in this bedroom.
And I'm pretty sure I've got a mouse who eyeballed me in this room.
But I did compromise with Abe, and instead of killing them in a trap,
I'm using sticky paper, and that's humane because we catch them, stuck to the paper, take them off, wash the pulp.
he's caught one so far, and his best t-shirt has gone in the sticky paper, and I put it in the washing machine, and everything now is still sticky, including the washing machine.
Well, I caught one of the mice. Now, really, I would have used a mouse trap, but Angela said not to use a mouse trap. But so I managed to catch it on the sticky pads, which you can buy only about €1 a pad. So I caught the first of the culprits. I'm pretty sure there'll be many more. You can tell it's a very young one.
Yeah.
So we're going to now release it very, very, very far away.
Poor little thing. It's all wet because of the water.
Yeah, it'll be okay. Water will be good for it. At least it's got juice drink.
Abe actually caught it and put it in a bottle overnight without putting any holes in it. So incredibly sad what has happened in the north of Portugal. It's been consistent throughout the summer that the fires have all been in the north. I know people have said, oh, we've had fires down here. Yeah, we have, but we haven't had anything like what's happened in the north and central Portugal. A lot of conspiracy theories flying around, and I'm always one to listen to them. You put your thoughts in the comments. Have to be so careful with this channel that I don't get taken down, but people lost their lives, and this is the thing. Firefighters, 3 firefighters have died. There's been countless civilian people that have died, and it's just so tragic, it really is. And I've always said, be so careful when you choose a house that it's not isolated. But even in the north of Portugal, there was whole villages that the fire swept through. So it is just so scary, scary, scary times.